today's episode, we meet Brandon.
I think I just want kids to be able to play golf more.
He's invented a set of golf clubs that grow with you. Could a little input from the pros help him swing his idea and score a hole-in-one?
Hey, high five, man. That was great.
Did you know that some of the world's most famous inventions were invented by kids? And did you know that some kids are even starting their own companies? Come along and think big, and we'll see how these everyday kids are doing it. Because they're just like you and me. And you know what? You can do it too. Oh, hi! I'm just getting rid of some old stuff that doesn't fit me anymore. I've outgrown them. Well, today we're gonna meet Brandon. He's noticed a problem. When kids outgrow their sports equipment, it can be pretty expensive to replace. His solution? A set of adjustable golf clubs that grow with you. His invention was originally a school project, but he wants to see if he can take it farther. He's showing his invention to a golf pro and custom club builders. Do they think that his invention can grow? He lives in Brantford, Ontario, Canada. Over to you, Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and I'm a kid inventor. I live in Brantford, Ontario with 2 parents and 1 sister, and I'm 11 years old.
Hey buddy, how was practice?
Pretty good, we're doing better now. Now we gotta play Windsor next. Sports does take up a lot of my time, almost every day of the week. In the summer, I just do soccer and golf, and then in the winter, most just hockey. We're in my basement and in the nice big shooting area. We're down here a lot, maybe an hour in a day, just shooting pucks, practicing for hockey. I feel really lucky to have a fun hockey basement like this. My other teammates know about my invention. They think it's cool, a good idea.
I remember I was one of the first guys they told us. I was really proud of him when he told me. He was telling me about how he invented some golf club, and I was just blown away. I've known Brandon for about 3 or 4 years, and he's always like on the ball. He's really sharp, and yeah, he's really smart.
What I want to be when I grow up, that's a tough question. Probably an NHL hockey player. Maybe some other options are maybe inventor, architect, or a car designer. Come on, let's go upstairs. I saw a video of a guy showing there's a few certain tricks. They're called algorithms. They're just like you do about around 5 different moves, and it'll get one piece to another spot. Got one side done, and then if you just memorize them, then you can just do them in different ways, and you'll finish the cube. And I'm done. I've gotten really good at this, and now I can do it in under 3 minutes.
Even though hockey is probably Brandon's favorite sport, his invention is for a different one: golf.
This is my invention, Clicking Golf, the next generation in golf. It's a complete golf set geared to get kids into the game of golf. Every club will also have a system like this on it that, as you can see, clicks in and then grows out, so it can go longer or shorter, so that when your kid grows, it'll grow with him. All you have to do is just click the button in, pull it to the desired length, and then it'll just pop out. You can help go longer, shorter, whatever. Mostly longer because kids grow. So because of this, parents don't have to just keep buying a new set of clubs every year for kids to play golf. With these, you just buy one set. It lasts their whole childhood of golf. This is the club at the shortest point, which is mostly for about 4 or 5-year-olds. And then you can see it comes way up, which is for the oldest kids that would be using it. Mostly kids around my age, 10, 11-year-olds. They'll all be very colorful and designs that kids will like them and be, because kids don't want silver, just plain colors. They want bright, fun. So like a lot of kids in my class want to golf even, but they can't because their parents just won't buy them clubs. So that's why I think my invention is a good idea, because it'll last their whole childhood so that they don't have to just keep buying new clubs every year.
Brandon's showing his invention to the pros. First stop, an indoor driving range to see a golf instructor. I wonder what he'll think. Whoa. Wow, that's cool.
My name is Matt, and I'm a golf instructor.
Hi.
How are you, Brandon?
Good, you?
Good. So you got your clubs?
Yep.
Heard you got the invention extendable golf club?
Yeah.
Want to take a look at it?
This is the adjustable part.
Okay.
Every single club will have this adjustable mechanism on it so that when they grow, it can get longer or shorter with them.
It's a good idea.
Thanks.
Because I have a lot of kids that I teach. Their biggest problem is that they don't have clubs that are weighted properly for them or the right length for them. You want to hit a few balls?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay.
So what I want you to do first, I want you to take a few swings with your club. That's perfect height for you.
Yeah.
So go ahead and take a couple swings. I was pretty impressed. He's natural athletic ability he has for sure. Hey, high five, man. That was great. That was awesome.
So what does he think of Brandon's invention?
I think his invention is incredible. It's a great idea, especially a kid 11 years old to come up with an idea like that. Well, if I extend this to its full length, when I first picked this up, I thought it would feel heavier than a normal club, but actually, it doesn't. One thing I noticed though, as it gets longer, the stability isn't as good, right? So that's just with your prototype. I don't want to break this club, so.
Wow, did you see that? The golf club broke apart when he took a swing. Not to worry though, it can be put back together.
I think we need to glue it.
It needs to be honed. I think it needs to be adjusted in certain areas. But with the help of experts in the field of club design, he'll definitely be able to, I think, bring it to light. Kids in the future are going to appreciate it. It's going to definitely be a benefit for them.
Yeah.
Wish you luck this afternoon. I know you're going to pitch your idea to a custom club shop. All the best. It was a pleasure to meet you. Good job. Nice job, buddy. Awesome.
Okay.
What other great inventions are out there? How about an entire sport, like basketball? In 1891, basketball was invented by James Naismith, a Canadian physical education teacher. With the goal of creating a new indoor sport, he took 2 peach baskets and a soccer ball and came up with some basic rules. That's when basketball was invented. It caught on. In 2 years, the peach baskets were replaced with the net style that we know today. Basketball, a fun sport and a great invention. I wonder what other bright ideas are out there.
Picture this. It's the middle of winter. You have to get somewhere really fast. But you can't see because there's so much ice on the front windshield of your car. And then you pull out the scraper and you're scraping and scraping and scraping. I don't like that. So that's why I invented the de-icing squeegee. My name is Liam, I'm 10 years old, and I created the de-icing squeegee. I made this so that there's only pretty much one scrape, and it's a good scrape. Well, you put a de-icing fluid in here, and then you pump it, and then it'll go through this hose, then into the sponge, and then you use the blade to just get everything off. Ice on the windshield is bad because it's like putting your hand in front of the air like this.
Can't see me too well, can ya? Imagine driving like this. Where is everything? But with the de-icing squeegee, you just go like that, and now you can see. It's a miracle. My invention is for people with cars, which is a lot of people. It can also be useful for getting pretty much ice off anything, pretty much. You could use it for anything that gets ice on it. See how you're squeaky clean. With the de-icing squeegee, your windshields will be ice-free.
Well, I thought it'd be neat to invent something big, like an entirely new sport. You can too. All you have to do is think big. Racket sports aren't my strength, and I'm not too good with my feet. But I do enjoy hockey. But the problem is, I can't find any balls or pucks to play with when I want to practice. But I can always find my basketball because it's big. Okay, so my new sport will use my hockey stick and a basketball. I'm gonna use this basketball net, kind of like a hockey net, but a way smaller version. Then, I'm gonna use my hockey stick instead of my hands to get the ball into the hoop. Hockey, hoop, hoop, hockey. I'm gonna call my sport hockey hoops. Now, we're gonna meet Jake. He's gonna show us two of his inventions. One helps to save your electricity, and the other one helps to save your mailbox. I better let him explain. Over to you, Jake.
My name's Jake Rubin. I'm 11 and I'm in grade 5. I live here in Glastonbury, Connecticut. This is my mom, my dad, and my dog, Bo. I like to read, actually. My invention solves the problem of wasting electricity. This invention that I've created is called the ELF, Electricity Light Saving Function. See, country roads have over 12 hours of unused light every day if no car drives over it. So what my invention does is it saves the electricity because when a car drives by, there'll be a pressure switch that'll turn on. As it leaves, the lights turn off, therefore saving electricity that would have been wasted. I'm saving electricity. My invention is actually very simple. It's just completing an electrical circuit. In here, there's just a bunch of wires. Think of it as a big circle. When the circle is broken, it can't serve any purpose because it's just dead ends. But when I complete the circuit and connect the dead ends, the electricity runs throughout the circle and lets the lights turn on. I was 10 and I was in grade 4 when I invented the ELF. Anyone can do it. It's as simple as that. My next invention is the flexible mailbox. We have a very busy street, so whenever it snows, plows obviously have to plow it so people can get through. And sometimes when the plow is not being very careful, it'll hit your mailbox and usually it'll destroy it. I came up with a solution. Here's what I call the flexible mailbox. Whenever a plow is driving by and it hits the mailbox, the shock will be absorbed and bent at this joint right here. How it works is there's a spring inside. I had to strengthen it with these bicycle tires, and I packed the inside with it, so it was much more sturdy, so it would come back up again. When the plow hits the mailbox, this is what it'll do. It comes right back up again, saving your mailbox. The most fun part of inventing, I gotta say, is just building the thing. I mean, it's like being an architect, so it's just your own thing. I'm very proud of my inventions.
What other great ideas are out there? What about inline skates? The first inline skates were attempted way back in the 1700s when a Dutchman nailed wooden spools to his shoes. Then, in 1863, roller skates were developed by an American. But it was 1980 when two hockey-loving brothers, Brandon and Scott Olson, found an early inline skate in a store. They improved the design and soon they were manufacturing rollerblade inline skates in their parents' basement. The rest, as they say, is history. Inline skates, a great invention that improved over time. You can think big too.
My clothes, oh my. This is not mine. This is my sister's. Oh, I hate my closet. I can't find anything. Are you sick and tired of having a messy closet? Are you sick and tired of having your little brother and your little sister's clothes messed up and squished in your closet? Well, I've got the solution. Imagiple! I'm Hafsa, I'm 14 years old, and this is my invention, the Imagiple. Ta-da! The Imagiple is a redesigned type of pole that fits into your closet. The bent pole is put into different sections. On one side, you can put your little sister's clothing, and what these shelves are designed for, you can put a little accessory like her diapers. And then along here, you can put someone else's clothes. For example, I can put my clothes. Imagiple is fascinating because it has so many advantages. It separates all of your clothing, which can help you in every day. Your pants, your skirts, your shirts, your ties, everything is in its right place. Imagiple. Imagine the possibilities.
Well, let's get back to Brandon. He's about to show his invention to custom golf club builders. These are the guys that could actually turn his invention from homemade to professional.
Okay, I'm really proud of you. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think they're really interested in your invention, so you got to make sure that you sell it and tell them all the good points about it and how you thought about it.
I'm anxious to see what they say about it.
My name's Joel. Hello, Brandon.
Hi, Joel.
How are you? We're looking forward to seeing your invention today. We're going to evaluate it.
My first impression was I walked in there and they looked like they knew a ton about golf. They made tons of custom clubs. They knew everything, how to get you perfect clubs. They know a lot about golf.
And you can see all these different shafts. And for instance, here's a very low torque shaft, very expensive. And Tiger Woods actually tested this shaft this year. But it's like $500 to get fitted for this shaft. And this guy here is called David Frost. He won a Canadian Open once, and we fitted him. We reshafted all his clubs before the Open. We worked with him for about a week.
If they know that much about golf and they think my idea is a good idea, it can't be that bad.
What we'd like to do next is to meet Don. Don's our club builder, and he's a Class A club builder, and he's very, very good club builder.
I want to show my invention and see what I should change, what's good, the strengths and weaknesses, and so see how it would work in the real world. Hi, I'm Brandon.
Brandon, I'm Don. How are you? Have you ever built a club?
Well, sort of. You see my prototype for my invention. We built it, but it's not like very sturdy. It's not a real good club.
Okay, Brandon, we hear you have this invention. We'd like to see it now.
Okay, so my invention is Clicking Golf. It's a complete adjustable golf set for kids that has this mechanism on it so that as they grow, it can grow with them, and everything will come in like special colors and fancy designs and everything.
I think we like this, Don.
Yes.
Hey, they seem to like it. Brandon has a good shot of turning his invention from idea to reality.
Okay.
His invention definitely has merit, and his invention has lots of possibilities. The kid could play from 5 until 10 years old with the same clubs. It's original. We've never seen a club before that you can change the length, and so it's a terrific idea.
I think that it needs some tightening up in terms of making it strong enough so that you don't want the thing flying apart in mid-swing. But the fundamentals of what he has, I think, are pretty sound.
I already have a few investors, like friends and family of ours, that would be willing to invest in this. I was just wondering, would you?
Well, we might be talked into it, but only if you would be our front person and market it for us.
Oh yeah, I would.
Okay, Brandon, well, it was a pleasure to meet you. We think you've got a terrific invention, and you're a nice guy.
Thanks for being here, Brandon. Good to see you.
Hey, buddy, how'd it go?
Really good. I'm really excited. They liked my invention. I'm just really glad.
All right, way to go. Okay, let's go back home and celebrate.
Okay.
They celebrate Brandon's style by playing a game.
Well, I just like that my invention has a chance of getting out there now. they might build me a prototype, and they're really enthusiastic. I'm just so glad that my invention might finally become a reality. That'd just be amazing if kids around the world were just playing with my invention. I'd be so happy. Make this shot, I win the game.
Oh,
yeah. Extra effort. Clicking Golf. The next generation in golf could be coming to a store near you.
Wow, Brandon saw a problem and came up with a solution that will help introduce more kids to a fun sport. He showed his invention to some pros and got some positive feedback. Now, he has helped to make his invention from something homemade to something truly professional. But if Brandon can do it, so can you. All you have to do is think big. Me, I'm gonna test out my hockey hoops again. Dribble it back. Yes! Okay, so maybe this is an advanced game and I think I need a lot more practice. Maybe I should ask Brandon for a few tips, eh? Anyways, see you next time. And remember to think big.